Start. Government considered that in this matter of reimbursement there should be no discrimination between government whose conduct is the subject of investigation under the Public Servants Act 1850 and those whose conduct is being investigated under the Punjab Civil Services Rules 1952 and the Department Inquiries Act 1955. Stop. According to the existing instruction, the cost of defense witnesses is to be met by the government in the case of investigation only under the Public Servants Act 1850, whether the officer or official under suspicion succeeds in clearing himself or not, provided that the charges of those witnesses only are to be paid whom the Commission declares to be necessary witnesses. Stop. But in the case of inquiries under the Punjab Civil Services Rules 1952, government have the discretion of granting or withholding sanction to these charges. Stop. In this connection, it is observed that when an inquiry officer is appointed, his duty are as an agent of government to assist them in arriving at the truth regarding various allegations. Stop. The rules do not necessarily require an inquiry officer to be appointed. Stop. It is only a convenience and has to be resorted to in complicated cases. Stop. Moreover, the inquiry officer has discretion to refuse the summoning of a particular defense witness, though he has to record his reasons for doing so. Stop. In other words, the control rests with him and he can exercise it to prevent wasteful evidence. Stop. In these circumstances, it seems only fair that government should bear the cost of defense witnesses in the case of investigation under the Punjab Civil Services Rules 1952 also. Stop. Over.